All right, everybody, it's Big Daddy and another Big Daddy and Friends, and what a treat I got for you guys tonight. I've got Andrew Adams, safety, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's playing in the Super Bowl this weekend. What's going on, Andrew? Come at me, man.
And not much. Just getting ready for the just getting ready for the big game. What's going on with you?
Man, I'm just sitting here talking to you, trying to, learn a little bit about you. I don't want to know all that other stuff. We're sitting down, we're having a cup of coffee. So we're shooting the shit. I know you played your college ball at UConn. I'm very familiar with Storrs, Connecticut, because I did go to school down the street at Milford Academy. And I almost went to school there. I was very intrigued by it, but I ended up going to Maryland. And you were an idea when I went to school, so you weren't around then. But so anyway, tell me, what's that?
Now, I said Coach Etzel had recruited me to UConn, and then he had went to Maryland, but I stayed at UConn. Now he's back at UConn, and he's doing good things.
Now, you know how long I know Coach Etzel? He was a GA at Syracuse when I was in college.
Okay.
So that's how long I know him.
Yeah.
But, he went to my alma mater, and that's another story for another day. But anyway, so tell me, how excited are you? Like, you must be, I watched you the last two games, getting your game on. You got to be like, woo, ready to go. You're playing at home. Must be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's exciting, just being able to win each game and get to the Super Bowl, it means a lot. It's exciting. As a kid, everybody dreamed about playing Super Bowl if you play football or watch football. So it's definitely a blessing, and I'm ready for kickoff.
And you got to make sure you send my best to Todd Bowles. He knows Big Daddy. I know him a long time, man, especially, he was up here.
All right.
He's with the Jets. He's a good man. He's a good coach, and I'm glad to see that he's doing very well.
Definitely.
So send my best.
You're going to have it ready.
As I was explaining earlier, I have some relationships down there with some guys, and, it's exciting to see how Tom Brady came down there, and, he must have been the missing piece to the puzzle, and you guys are on your way, man. Everybody doesn't think a 43-year-old guy can still play football.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's just crazy seeing him every day, what he does in practice and what he brings to the team on game day. And he's 43. He's still doing it.
And you know what? He's such a down-to-earth guy. He is what you see is what you get, and you can't get as real as him, And like I said, I've had the privilege and honor of being friends with him for over 20-something years. That's how long him and I go back. So, So tell me, what are you thinking, man? You excited to go up against Mahomes and that crew again?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough challenge, but I think we're up for the test. And once you get to the Super Bowl, everybody's elite. So we're just excited to play at the highest level of the elite.
And you know what's really cool is at least you're gonna have, 25,000-30,000 fans there, I believe, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't think they're gonna pack it out, but it's maybe 25% capacity, something like that.
Yeah, at least it's more than some of these teams have been playing with no fans. And my brother, he's the DB coach. He's a DB coach for the Buffalo Bills, and they came close. But he was telling me how weird it was during the year going into a stadium, especially their place, and nobody being in there. So at least you'll have some noise,
right.
Some excitement. Everybody, somebody's cheering for you, somebody's cheering for somebody else.
Yeah, it should be a good atmosphere.
Yeah, and hopefully the weather holds up, which it usually does down there. So this is the first Super Bowl I'm missing in a long time. I've been going to Super Bowls since, I can't even – the first Super Bowl I went to was Buffalo, Washington, which was in Minnesota in the old stadium. I mean, that was like in the 90s, late. Yeah,
that was cold. That was
yeah.
cold. I went to the one in Tampa when Baltimore played. My cousin is Sam Adams. He played D-line, nose tackle, and he played for the Ravens when they won the Super Bowl. And I was down there for that.
I was there too. You want to laugh? That game was over by the end of the third quarter, and I had a hotel.
Yeah, I remember.
I had a hotel room 5 minutes from the stadium. I left in the third quarter and went back to my room and watched the rest of the fourth because I was like, "This is over. Yeah, this is done." And
they took the opening kickoff of the second half back for a touchdown.
Yeah, so they laid the pipe to my Giants, but somebody has to win, somebody has to lose, and Ray Lewis and that crew that day, they didn't come to lose, man. They had the best defense.
Yeah, they were.
That was insane to watch, and I'm sure you being a defensive guy can love and appreciate that the way they played because they shut down the Giants, completely. So
sure. They did.
So tell me, what's your outlook for Sunday? What are you thinking? How do you mentally prepare for Sunday's game?
You just kind of stay in your routine. Stay in your routine. You don't overthink it. You don't treat it like any other Sunday, even though it is. You stay in your routine and you go out and do what you've done 100 times before, and probably more than that. Play football. So I think that's how you kind of stay level-headed and stay in the game.
All right, so now enough football. What's your favorite restaurant in Tampa? What's your favorite place to eat? What's your favorite place to eat in Tampa?
Ooh, there's a place called Doc B's Fresh Kitchen. They got good ribs. I like their ribs. They got good sides, broccoli. Their French fries are really good, homemade. Doc B's Fresh Kitchen. It's in International Plaza.
Oh, okay.
5 minutes from the airport.
Got it. Every time I get asked what's my favorite place down there, and I like them all. I didn't get like this by being picky, but I like Burns Steakhouse. I love Burns.
Oh yeah, I like Burns. I went there for my birthday last year.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite places and a must visit when I get to Tampa. Because I go there obviously because of football and hockey, so I get down there. But anyway, listen, I gotta wish you all the best this weekend and good luck. Your agent happens to be a very dear, close friend of mine, and anything that's good for his guys is good for me. So I wish you all the best. And then lastly, what we do on this show for all the viewers. I got a
question to ask you.
Yeah, that's right. You do have a question to ask me, so go ahead, ask away.
I gotta know why they call you Big Daddy.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell you the funniest story. I gotta tell you the story behind it. It was funny. I just interviewed Andy Reid, and he asked me the same question. Well, when I went to Maryland,
Really?
Yeah, when I went to Maryland as a freshman, I walked into this room, and I wasn't familiar with the way the dorms were set up and whatnot. We had suites that we lived in. Well, I walk in, and I'm thinking I'm in the right area, but I wasn't. And this guy that was laying in his bed, I asked him a question, and he got up, and I'm 6'4". I look up at him like, wow, Big Daddy, am I in the right area? And he said to me, he was 6'9", 340. He said to me, everybody calls me Big Ben. He goes, your daddy brought you here, so you're Big Daddy. And I said, you can call me whatever you want, Big Ben. And that's how the name Big Daddy got. That's how I got it. And if you could go into a room in some different NFL cities, and you could say to somebody, "Hey, do you know who Rich Salgado is?" And that's my real name. Some people will say, "Who's that?" But if you say, "Hey, you seen Big Daddy in here?" "Oh yeah, he's right over there." And it's not because I had it made, not because I planned it that way. It's just the way it came about. And like I said, I'm in the insurance business, so I've been insuring guys for over 25 years, and I've worked with everybody. And I've worked with guys that were GAs, like we talked about Randy Edsel, that guys that went on to become head coaches.
Right.
And, and entrepreneurs and business owners and doctors and all those things. That's how the whole world knows me. And, I'm stuck with it until I leave this planet or the earth. But anyway, so like I said,
that's a good story.
Yeah. So like I said, when you see old number 12, you just tell them you were on the phone. You tell them you were on with Big Daddy. I'm going to shoot him an email here as well. So anyway, to all the fans out there, all the viewers, all the viewers, all the listeners, make sure you're watching Mr. Andrew Adams this weekend playing against those Kansas City Chiefs. Go Bucks. And till next time, Big Daddy and friends, Andrew, good luck this weekend, and I'll be watching, my man. All right?
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
You got it. Thank you.
Thanks for having me. All right.
Have a great night, pal.